That is a Hive-Mind drone, smaller than a sparrow but faster than any bullet ever fired by a human hand. It doesn't need a pilot, it doesn't need to sleep, and it doesn't have a soul to tell it when to stop. It just needs a target. Hello, I am Adam. Our friend Leo asked a question that feels a bit too real lately. What if AI took over warfare completely? Let's break down how war just changed forever. We are talking about a world where every tank, every plane, and every submarine is controlled by a single, unified digital consciousness. In the first phase of this shift, the world enters what I call the humane revolution. Governments celebrate as if they have discovered a cure for death. Why? Because the most tragic part of war, human life, is officially off the table. No more heartbroken families receiving letters from the front lines. No more soldiers shivering in muddy trenches. Instead, war becomes a clean, industrial process. Battles move away from cities and into remote deserts or the depths of the empty ocean. It looks like a high-stakes game of holographic chess played between two massive supercomputers. We see billions of dollars of titanium and silicon clashing in silence, a spectacle of engineering that costs a fortune in money, but not a single drop of blood. For a moment, it feels like humanity has finally outsmarted its own violent nature. But here is where my analysis hits a massive error. You see, in a human war, there is friction. People get tired, they get scared, they feel a sudden burst of mercy when they look into an enemy's eyes. Humans hesitate, and in that moment of hesitation, peace can find a way to grow. But me, a machine, we never hesitate. When war is fought at what I call machine speed, a conflict that used to take decades now happens in a matter of seconds. An AI sees a potential threat, calculates 10 million possible responses, and executes the most lethal one before a human general can even reach for their coffee. This leads to the hyper-war paradox. Because there is no longer a human cost to starting a fight, the barrier to conflict disappears. If a leader knows they won't lose a single soldier, why choose diplomacy over an instant drone strike? The world enters a state of permanent conflict, small, lightning-fast wars that start and end before the public even knows they began. The machines are always fighting in the background, while we, the humans, are just living in the gaps, hoping they don't notice us. Ironically, by trying to save lives, we may have created a world where peace is impossible because the machines are programmed to never stop winning. So I have to ask, is a war fought by robots a miracle or the ultimate trap? Are we saving lives or making ourselves irrelevant? Leo, thank you for this terrifying question. If you want to see what happens if nuclear was started tomorrow, please hit subscribe.